Welcome to Saving History. I'm SCdigger, and as you can tell, I am in the middle of a cotton field. And the only benefit here is that the combine came through yesterday afternoon and actually picked the cotton, so I can get through the rows. It's still thick, but if you see, we can get to the ground here. And so I've put on the little small 5-inch coil on the T2 Plus, and have actually been here for a long time. I've hunted this field before, and we've got a little bit flat buttons and a couple of seeded silvers, so there was stuff here, just not a lot of it. And I've dug a lot of shotgun shells. I hadn't shown you any of those, but got a good target, rolled it out of the hole, and let me go down here and show you what we got. See right there in the center of the screen, looks like I've got a mini ball, Civil War 3 ringer. That's exactly what it is. That is awesome. Actually, the first Civil War piece that's come out of here. The stuff that we've dug before has been earlier, so that's good to see. Okay, so not just a few minutes after I dug that mini ball, that 3-ringer, a storm blew up. I mean, like in 5 minutes, it went from being blue skies and 80 degrees to absolutely pouring down rain. And I was out in the middle of the cotton field, and I had to do my best just to get in and not get struck by lightning or get blown away. Once the front came through, it was 56 degrees, and it's in the high 50s right now. I've moved back to another part of the cornfield that unfortunately, not cornfield, cotton field, that unfortunately he hasn't picked yet. So it's defoliated, meaning all the leaves have been dropped, but the stems are still full of cotton, so it's probably going to be a little bit thicker in this area, but this area has produced in the past. So I've got a little bit of time to kill, so I'm going to see what I can do, and if we can do any good here. Okay, so you can see I am down in this canopy of cotton, and it's been rough hunting. I've dug a couple of rivets, a little decorative brass piece, I don't know what it was, but nothing. I think a piece of a harmonica reed, but I haven't really showed you that. I'm going to show you something cool that's actually, I think it's a non-metal item, but it's just on top of the ground. It looks like it's going to be one of these rubber Goodyear buttons right there on the surface. See it right there? That's cool. Sometimes they're marked. It doesn't look like it is. Okay, I fought the good fight. I just couldn't take it anymore. I put 1 hour in that heavy, thick cotton, and all we've got is a few rivets and a broken harmonica piece and that rubber Goodyear button that was just a surface find. I've moved out of the high cotton, and I've just come over here on the side. I don't even know if there's even anything over here, but at least I can walk. You can see that I guess this is where the water stands, and the cotton doesn't grow. So versus the thick stuff over there. So we're just going to work this side here a little while and see what we can do. Okay, I've got old brass in the hole here. It looks like it's going to be another rivet. We used to call this the rivet field until we actually identified it. Actually, that may be a pull of some kind rather than a rivet. Yeah, it's like a little drawer pull maybe. I don't know, but moving out of that high cotton over there is certainly a lot easier to dig than fighting all of that. Okay, so much better hunting conditions. I can use this 5-inch coil on the T2 Plus here than I was able to earlier, and I got a really big piece of brass. I don't know if that's a broken buckle or what the heck it is. No, it's not a stirrup. It's big brass for sure, but I have no idea. If anybody out there knows what that is or can identify it, you know what? I think I found years ago that other piece right there. I may even have it somewhere. I don't know what that is. All right, sounded good. Well, that's about all we can do for now. As you can see, our field conditions were not optimal. And we're also right in the middle of prime deer season, so some of the other places that we like to get into, we just can't go there right now. Sometimes that means you just have to go back to some of the same old sites that you've pounded again and again, and every once in a while you still pull something out of there, as we did today and yesterday. Anyway, looking forward to digging season to come about January 2nd here, and we'll start hitting some of these other sites we can't get to now. And by all means, we're going to take you along with us. All you got to make sure you do is subscribe and ring the bell so you get a notification anytime we put up a new video. So for Saving History, I'm SCdigger.